students, let us continue the lesson Akbar and his times. Almost today we will complete this lesson, 2-3 points only related as his achievements and the contributions of Akbar. The next point in the field of cultural achievements. Actually, he was a very good patron of art and literature, and already I told he was very patronage of. He didn't got a formal education, any formal education, but during his childhood we studied that at the smallest age itself he became the emperor of Mughal dynasty, and but he encouraged the study of astronomy, mathematics, logics, and all. Also, he could understand the fine points of poetry, art, religion, and philosophy. Religious contributions already we studied. In his quarters, 9 distinguished men from different fields were adorned in Akbar's court. So that 9 distinguished persons were altogether known as Navaratnas. Nava means 9, Ratnan means the precious jewels. So that precious persons adorned the court of Akbar. They were commonly known as Navaratnas. They were Abul Fazl, who wrote Akbarnama or Aini Akbari. It was the autobiography of Akbar. And Faizi, who translated the Mahabharata and Ramayana into Persian language. Faizi. And Abul Rahim Khan I Khana, he was very famous for his dohas. And Todarmal, his revenue minister, already we studied. Raja Todarmal's bandobast revenue contribution we studied. And Man Singh, his military general. Birbal, his consonant companion, famous for his intelligence and sharp wit. I hope that you read this Akbar and Birbal. Birbal stories are there in Balarama, Balabhumi, like that books. We can read different variety stories. Like Tenali Rama, and Tansen, the great singer and musician, and Fakir Aizian Din, a mystic and one of Akbar's chief advisor, and Mullah Do Peza, a scholar known for his wit. Mullah stories also are the very wittiest person adorned the court of Akbar. These 9 persons altogether known as Navaratnas. Next, in the field of painting, during his reign of Akbar, painting was at its peak. It was in royal karkhanas, and were painters from different parts of the country used to make beautiful paintings and adorned the royal karkhana or the palace, different palace built by Akbar. And paintings were also used for illustrating Persian books. The most important work, it is Dastan-i Amir Hamza or Hamsanama, which was about 1200 paintings were there. And Jaswant and Daswant, 2 greatest painters in the court of Akbar, their names were Jaswant and Daswant. Next, in the field of architecture, Akbar was the first Mughal emperor who undertook construction on a large scale, and he built a series of forts, the most famous of which is the Agra fort, and the fort built in red sandstone and had many magnificent gates were there. Akbar was most ambitious and magnificent architectural contribution. He was the built a new capital city that was built at Fatehpur Sikri. We already studied that Fatehpur Sikri. Built a top of a hill along with a large artificial lake, and it included many buildings in the style of Gujarat and Bengal, inside Indian style. And the famous one included his contributions are known as Panchu Mahal, Diwan-i Khas, Jami Masjid, Jodha Bai's Palace, Ibadat Khana we studied, the prayer hall, and the tomb of Salim Chishti, and the Buland Darwaza. This Buland Darwaza or the lofty gate was built to commemorate Akbar's victory in Gujarat. Remember students, built Buland Darwaza, built for like that way. So these many more 1-mark questions are there in this field of Navaratnas or cultural achievements, painting, and also architectural field. We can conclude Akbar's contributions by the words of different historians. Akbar is regarded as one of the greatest rulers of India. He built a vast empire and gave the empire political and administrative unity. He resorted the war only when all the other means failed, and he did a great service to the nation by bringing about religious unity. We studied Din Ilahi, introduced a new religion by Akbar. Also, he promoted art, architecture, literature, music, and painting, and gave them unique Indian color. Remember, one of the greatest ruler of Mughal dynasty. it was Akbar. Whatever followed by the coming rulers under the Mughal dynasty, everything introduced by Akbar. Again, we will study in the next lesson the followers or the successors of Akbar. So remember, here we are completing the lesson of Akbar. Many more 1 mark questions are there inside the lesson. Read the textbook very well after listening the class. Okay, students, thank you.